Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to go. And today's starting pitcher, Garrett Cole.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Ready to go now. And now Jackson Holliday. Swinging a foul straight back. Pitch misses there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you get hurt.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now.
Jordan Westberg.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Jordan Westberg. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. That one fouled off. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
1 out, base is empty. Stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that's outside.
That
and a count 1-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
The strikeout and the second of the game for the Cole train.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it, because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
And now, Gunnar Henderson.
0-1's the count.
On the ground, right side. Chisholm in plenty of time to first. Out number 3. End of a half inning of play. No score. Back at Yankee Stadium, and starting this one, Dean Kramer.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball, that's just out.
just missed. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And a swing and a miss there.
3 balls, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a drive. That one's deep. Hits the fence. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's got.
Batting third.
Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Giancarlo Stanton in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Rice stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. This one driven deep center field, on its way, home run. That one felt good. It's 2-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Does an excellent job of getting his arms extended to get the fat part of the bat to the baseball. Wrists do not roll over. They stay through the zone and on plane. Excellent swing.
One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Infield shifted to the pull side. First pitch misses. So Cody Bellinger went as a 4th-round pick by the Dodgers in the 2013 draft. How about this, though? His final year in high school, he hit just 1 home run. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one's carrying. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
So 1 out, nobody on. Now it's Devers at the plate. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it hits the fence. Now he'll turn for second. And he's saved. It's a wall ball double.
This offense is on fire. 3 extra base hits in a row. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Man at second. And that one hammered. That's back. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. Cut off, throw to second, and in there with a double off the wall.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Showed off some really nice oppo pop with that swing and just couldn't get it over the fence. But I absolutely love everything about that approach and the mechanics right there.
Brandon Hyde out of the dugout now, and he's ready to make a move to the bullpen. Dean Kramer is done. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the
So
Orioles.
A new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, number 86.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Right through there for a strike. Second and third, one away. That's in there, and the count is 0-2. Action in the pen down there. Number 76 is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Number 50 getting cranked up as well. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Relay to third. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Adley Rutschman.
Aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. And now one away.
Well, he showed a lot of conviction with the fastball there, not just because of the velocity, but also the ability to command it on the inside part of the plate. The last thing you want to do with 2 strikes is just get too far in there and it gets away and it hits the batter. So when I see a 2-strike fastball bunch up a guy like that, it tells me there's a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Ryan Mountcastle in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
You know, it didn't take Mountcastle long to make a splash at the major league level. In 2021, he became the first rookie to lead the Orioles in home runs since Kurt Blefary in 1965.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Ryan Noda stands in now and watches strike 1. Cole, more than 100 career wins on the mound, a former first-round pick back in 2011. Swing and a foul out of play.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, still 0-2. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Bellinger makes the grab. And that is that. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Anthony Volpe. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
And that is out of play. Yankees up by 3. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner on the go. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Volpe on at first. Nobody out. Runner on the go again. Now a screamer into the outfield. Drops into the glove. Now a long throw to first.
Now batting, the catcher, Ben Rice.
Back to the top of the lineup, and here's the catcher, Ben Rice. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Runner on the go. And first offering is fouled off. Man at first, one away. Runner goes again. Swing and a ground ball. Handles, throws to first. No chance at the double play, but the runner in motion.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Here comes Aaron Judge.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
First pitch, and he just misses. Judge rips that one. Carlson makes the grab on the run. The Yanks lead 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
In the air, left field. Grisham settles under it. And he makes the catch. And there's one down. Here's the left fielder.
Number 56.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Grisham is there, makes the catch. Out, number 2.
Batting 9, The center fielder, Dylan.
2 outs, base is empty. And into the box for Baltimore, Dylan Carlson. In the air, left side. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in, and that is that. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, number 50.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Number 50.
3-4-5 due up for the home team. Giancarlo Stanton stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered in this game. And it's fouled away.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Hard hit left side. Henderson over to first in time. And they take care of Stanton for the out.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. He's already homered here in this one. On the ground right side, and it's through for a hit.
Now batting, first baseman, Rafael.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. Bellinger goes. High fly ball down the left field line. Back there. Adios, pelota. He sends a rocket to left, and they add on. It's 5-zip. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Luke, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
1 out, base is empty. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. Popped up. Nabs it, and there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 down, base is empty. And up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's 0 for 1. Swings here and blasts one left field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Number 50 out of the game, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
Baltimore. New pitcher on now, number 76.
Number 76.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. Lifted in the air, right field. Noda sizes this one up. He's got it, and that ends the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. And the lead is now 5-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back in New York, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Jackson Holliday. Ball one there. And a foul ball. The 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one is in the dirt. Ball 2. Liner snagged at first.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Now the third baseman, Jordan Westburg, went down on strikes his first time through. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. That misses. Now 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Volpe throws it to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. Late with the swing there.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
5-0. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom 4. Here's Ryan McMahon now.
Ryan McMahon.
Foul ball. Ripped on the ground to second. Slings to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Ben Rice.
Ben Rice will hit next. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Carlson hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
The right fielder, number 99.
2 down, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 in this one. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Adios, pelota. And they add to their lead. It's 6-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Base is empty with 2 away. Here's Stanton now. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Carlson settles underneath it. And that's the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 6-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then. And I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
Cole back to work. And he grounds one to the right side. Chisholm tosses to first. One up, one down.
Now batting, designated hitter Ryan Mountcastle.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That's down and in. A slider missed. The Orioles still looking for their first hit in this one. Not close with that one. 2-1.
Noda.
Ryan Noda, the next to hit for the Orioles. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout.
Down to their final strike. Line drive. And a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
The batter, the first baseman, Kobe.
They did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
2 outs, nobody on. Now the left fielder. Aaron Boone makes his way out of the dugout, and he will make a move to the bullpen. Garrett Cole is done in this one. They had a pretty good outing for him as he leaves with a nice lead. New pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching for
So the
New
closer
York
summoned from the
Yankees,
bullpen, David
number
Bednar.
53.
And he's got a nice lead to work
David
with, so he should come in throwing strikes,
Bednar.
attacking these hitters.
First pitch just misses. Bednar, 30 years old now, and they traded for him earlier this year. And the 1-0. Strike one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. The Atlanta Braves taking on the New York Yankees. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after
and now,
this.
Please welcome your New York Yankees.
Almost ready to get underway. And on the hill today, Adam Simber.
When he's on, Boog, he's really fun to watch. He takes the pressure off entire lineups, and typically he doesn't need a ton of runs in support. No one should be surprised if he settles in and takes full control of this game. That's what he's looking to do for sure.
All right, ready to get underway. Stepping in, Eli White. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Bellinger makes the grab. One pitch and one out. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup with an excellent arm on the mound. Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Nacho Alvarez Jr. getting ready to hit. Swings and misses. And that is strike one. Swing and a fly ball well struck left field. Dominguez sizing this one up. Makes the grab and there's two gone. Yeah, the batter now, Matt Olson. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And he's got a double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now it's going to be Marcell Ozuna. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big two-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Out to short, Volpe. Throws to first in time. And that is the inning. One left for Atlanta. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. This is Yankees baseball on the Show NYC. Back now in the Bronx. And today's starter, Spencer Strider.
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And there's a foul ball. Swing and a base hit. And a good start to the inning. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. He flexes his power with that swing, and now they're out in front. It's 2-0. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That misses. 1-0.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Strider deals. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. They go back to back, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0.
Back-to-back home runs, and they keep adding to their lead. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. And it finds its way through for a hit.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Jason.
Now it's going to be Jason Dominguez. Runner on the go. Ground ball right side. Throw on to Olsen. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
The 0-1. He's trying for third. That smash towards center. Harris squeezes it.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Ozuna should have it. Brings it in. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Top of the second. And here's the rookie catcher, Drake Baldwin.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
So now Simber will go back to work and immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
That one ripped. Going back. And it's gone. And they inch closer. It's 3-1.
No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Profar climbs in on that left side. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Profar, who hails from Curacao, same place that produced Andrew Jones. Swing and a miss at a slider. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one missed.
1-2.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. The throw into second, but he's in there easily.
You know, line drives are tough because they can sink on you. They can even have some ride and go over your head if you take a false step in. Sometimes they can knuckle. So I'm not sure if that was the problem right there. Could have been the lights as well. Sometimes you see the ball all the way until the very last second. It disappears and it gets real scary.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. To the warning track, makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
And fouled off. Profar stands at third with one gone in the inning. Foul ball, still 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Close, but called a ball. Now 1-2.
One ball.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike three. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
So two down now, and here is Nick Allen. To the right side, Chisholm. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here in New York, bottom of the inning. And now here is Austin Wells. And that's outside. Strider, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Rip to right, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Next to hit, Anthony Volpe. Runner on the move. That's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Two consecutive base hits for these guys here. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Brian Snitker out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Spencer Strider will depart, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for the
Pitching
Braves.
change here. Hunter Stratton.
Number 65.
He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Stratton.
And now the first baseman, Ben Rice. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. The other way. Ozuna makes the grab. And there's one away.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
It's Aaron Judge now. He's already homered in this game.
He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Profar. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. He's already homered here in this one.
Stanton.
Double steal. Fouled off down the right side. The next offering misses. And that is ball 1. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Aaron Bummer getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Lee warming up as well. There's a swing and a drive. Adios, pelota. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they